talking to me, I'm like, I have fans on. Is this working? Hello?
Hello, everybody.
Sorry, guys. I had to restart my router.
Hello, Oh, God, this thing's tight.
Hello. Yeah, I just got the notification that I went live. So. Welcome to our slumber party. Woo! Kevin, I thought you were going to wear zit cream.
No, I was going to wear a face mask and realized I used the last one already.
Well, that's right. That's what you're going to do. Well, I was also going to put my hair in pigtails until I realized that when I pull my hair in the middle part, which I don't wear a Gen Z, I don't wear a middle part. But when I try to do the middle part for my pigtails, I am so white right here in the middle. It just looked tragic. It looked very sad, like a sad grandma trying to look young with her grandkids, and it was very tragic. So I went for the high pony instead. Another classic sleepover vibe.
I went for the one-sided little tiny pigtail because I don't have enough hair to put in two. Also, I can only find one hairband. So, although I forgot that like these hurt your head if you do it too tight.
Yeah, I get headaches all the time, dude. When my hair's been up for a long time, I'm like, oh my god, it hurts so bad.
I also have some orange juice that I snuck a little bit of my parents' vodka into.
We were scrambling trying to get the internet to work. So Aaron's going to grab my drink. I'll show you my fun slumber party drink in a minute.
I am drinking it out of a wine glass because I'm fancy.
I have scrunchies. I have like those like satin, like silky ones. But y'all, my hair is like 500 pounds. So if I wanted the height, I needed something tight. Yeah. My hair's finally getting longer again. It wasn't short by like other people's terms, but like for mine, it was really short. I absolutely hated it. Like hated every second of it. That's why I always wore it up until it got to a respectable length. Yeah, right. I gotta pull up the chat because the one in StreamYard is very slow.
So I didn't bring a Ouija board, but I did bring some other occult magic. If anybody has a yes or no question, I can ask the spirits a yes or no question.
Nice. I like it.
Also, people can deliver soon, hopefully. I
remember one of my very first, like, not first sleepovers because those were like as little kids, but I mean like when you're like in junior high. I spent the night at my friend Janelle's house. And we played Mall Madness. If anyone's my age, do you remember Mall Madness? It was so good. Oh, thanks, Anna. The dogs are whining because
I'm wondering what that was.
It's because in true sleepover fashion, we have to have pizza, and you got to have like the big sloppy slices. So we got some. This is mushroom. So I got my pizza, and I even have a little dessert for later too.
I'm gonna ask if Toby will be able to handle Camp Nano.
No whining. No. And the only like pajamas that like I have that are like that would be appropriate for a summer party right now as an adult are my Christmas pajamas, but they're not really like too Christmassy because they're really like schnauzers or like that other dog that looks like schnauzers.
I think that my only like matching pajamas are the really elf looking ones. Didn't I wear those for the Christmas live show? Yes, I did.
Maybe I could have put on my robe, but y'all, it's hot. It's hot here today though, and this is already long sleeve. So I do have matching pants. You just can't see them, but that way if I do pick it up, you'll see.
Let's find out if Toby is going to be able to handle Camp Nano.
What do you mean? Oh, you're asking the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Scotty dogs. Like, exactly. It's like that.
Toby, that looks like a hard yes.
Alright, guys, I haven't eaten dinner, so I'm about to look at that.
I haven't either, but we're waiting on ours to be delivered still.
We're making a mukbang.
Mine.
You guys, this is also our last Thursday until camp.
I know, I was thinking about that.
Hi, Tammy. Also, I heard a lot of you guys appreciated the thumbnail. Aaron was very proud of it. He thought it was very funny. I'm excited for camp. I'm excited to get back into the groove.
Being happy is selfish. I ordered Blaze because they are one of the only places that offer like a vegan cheese that I can have cheese. So that's being delivered in like, I don't know, like 10 minutes. I always forget how big my nose is because I feel like my hair distracts much from my face, but like
zero draft is still in the zero draft phase. It's going. I'm hoping to get more work done tonight on it.
12 minutes and it'll be here.
What'd you get, Kevin? What'd you order?
Blaze.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got the large pizzas because it's a sleepover. That much.
I want to see that because I've only ever seen the personal ones from them. So
you think we got
regular like large like pizza?
Yeah, it's like this big. And I'll show you. But it's
How much? Okay. So go ahead. Sorry, Kevin.
I was just saying they're cheap too. It's like if you only get 2 toppings, it's only $11 for pizza.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty
mean, Little
big.
Caesars is cheaper, but you know.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to be nice on my body.
I know. So what I'm having to drink tonight is some Gatorade with a little bit of vodka in it. So sneak the vodka in with your Gatorade.
I'm being fancy. I have a wine glass.
Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate vodka. I
What are
never
you
really do
working
a tea
What?
at a party. Ugh.
You got gross vodka then. What kind did you get?
No, it's like Sky, isn't it? I don't like vodka. It's
I like
Sky
Tito's. I like Tito's. You can't even taste it.
Tito's.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's American made. It's American made.
Okay, but isn't it like, disgusting and cheap?
Jessica wants to know what we're working on for camp.
I don't know for sure yet. I think I'm gonna make a video about it when the time gets a little closer. I gotta see where I'm at in my zero draft.
I will be. That's weird that it was like, Jessica, you cannot promote. This needs to be approved. I will be having a video go up on Monday talking about what I'm working on. I actually think I'm going to be uploading 2 videos next week, Gasp and Shock, because one was a writing vlog that I need to upload, and like if I wait till the week after camp will have started, it won't make sense timeline wise. I contemplated just cutting all this hair off, just right at the ponytail. But
I'm never cutting my hair short again. I mean, it wasn't short; it was like shoulder length. But
I really just thought about taking scissors to this ponytail, but I was like, no, absolutely not.
Thank you.
Being happy is selfish.
Everyone loved the thumbnail. Yeah. Everyone said hilarious.
Everyone but Kevin. I want pizza.
Yeah, I don't like vodka, but I felt like vodka was like totally appropriate because that's what we always stole from people's parents.
Yeah, that's why I snuck some into my orange juice.
Yeah, so you get in your Gatorade bottle so they don't know what you're drinking.
I mean, I was really obvious about it. I put it in a wine glass. Actually, the wine glass was Damien's idea. I even brought my journal in case I want to journal during our sleepover, and I can be like, I hate Laura.
That's all you ever write about. Give me a paper towel.
Girl, you'd probably be annoyed by how little you come up in it. I'm like, she is so insignificant. Also, I don't actually talk about people most of the time. It's just about my inner turmoil. It's very self-centered.
I feel like your journal probably was more about me when we lived together.
Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, now I don't really talk about anybody. I just talk about like, what am I doing with my life? That's basically what it is, just over and over again. What am I doing with my life?
Get a different dream. No, I'm committed. I'm committed to the theme.
Lizelle, I don't know. I think I might just. I just hate myself with short hair. I think I look like a weeble wobble. So I won't do it.
Aaron, everyone says we should give you a raise.
Okay.
He doesn't get paid anything to begin with. So what? Anything would be a raise.
I pay him in other ways, Kevin.
You're disgusting. We're supposed to be. I would like to actually go get a real haircut once I'm vaccinated. We've been cutting our own hair, and I'm really excited to like go have a professional do it again.
I need my roots done. Now it's not even my roots anymore. It's most of my hair. And also, I usually get my hair debulked like once or twice a year. And I have not, and that's why I have it. That's why I'm getting such bad headaches, because it's so heavy.
Yeah, I get my hair thinned out too, and it makes it like just lay nicer. You know, when it's lighter, it lays nicer. Yeah. And my hair like actually curls when it's thinned. And because I haven't had it thinned in over a year now, or debulked or whatever we call it, it just lays heavy on my head.
Oh my God,
that is intense. Who cuts their hair with a knife? Like Mulan, you're just like whoosh.
That is a good description of like a psychotic person for a book. Like that's how you can characterize someone. Like she cuts her hair with her knife.
I mean, it just reminds me of Mulan with her sword. She was like, "F this hair." No.
All right, doggies, let me get the red sauce off, and I'll give this to you.
Who even has a knife sharp enough? Maybe I just always bought cheap knives. But I cannot cut hair with a knife.
It would hurt, dude. You'd have to like rip through your hair.
Maybe we just always bought cheap knives.
I haven't had my hair cut since, I want to say November of 2019. Yeah.
Mine was probably around then too, actually.
I thought about doing the undercut. And you like the undercut. When girls have like an undercut underneath.
Love it.
Yeah, Aaron loves that. I thought about, for a really long time, I thought about doing a side shave, but it's the regrowth that I'm worried about.
You can hide it. I'm going to start journaling. I have a lot of feelings tonight.
You have a lot of feelings?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing better to do when you have a lot of feelings than eat.
He's not here yet.
All right. Now I'm eating a slice of cheese. Look at that.
Because
you just look at that, Kevin. No, we have a mushroom and cheese. So I got a couple slices of each.
Whenever we order Blaze, I keep the sticker. So as you can tell, we eat Blaze way too much.
Remember when we ate those giant slices in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, there's pictures of them on Facebook somewhere. It said, Daniel's approaching with your pizza, but it's still like 5 minutes away. Why lie to me?
Thank you, Priya. I do think, like, I think the side shape would look good. Like, especially since I have such long hair, I think it would look really cool. It's just that when I'm over it, how long am I going to have to go till it's like, I like my hair long, so I feel like it would take so long for the side shape to actually be longer.
I mean, probably like years.
Yeah. So I just know that I can commit. But yeah, I definitely, as soon as I get my second shot, which I got my first vaccine last. When the heck did I get it?
Last week?
Did I have it for last live write-in?
No. I don't think so.
Then it was this week that I got it. Was it this week we got the vaccine?
Just look on Twitter. You tweeted the day of.
Did you get the vaccine this week? God, it feels like it was more than a week ago. It was just Monday? Oh. Well, I got the first shot on Monday. Feels like forever ago.
What did you get? Which one?
Pfizer.
Oh,
I didn't have a choice. I was willing to get whatever they had. That's just what they had.
I napped right after showering, so my hair is just doing all sorts of weird stuff.
I have some flippy stuff going on in my hair too.
Oh God, I gotta answer the door like this when the pizza comes.
Yeah, I got the first shot. No issues, no problems, no soreness, no nothing. Maybe a little sore in the morning just because I slept on the same arm, but not really.
Supposedly, in California, anyone over the age of 16 can get it starting April 15th. So hopefully that means that we'll have a lot more vaccines so I can actually get an appointment. Because right now I can't get an appointment. Wow, my hair looks so gross. I'm going to have to put it back up in a second.
Are you going to get on the wait list for the pharmacies near you?
So the way that the pharmacies work here, you have to call the day of.
Yeah, but are you going to do that?
I have to call every day, right when they close.
Yeah, it's literally just making phone calls. It's not like you have to run.
But there's like 400 pharmacies. Yeah, I mean, I'll call some.
You do the ones that are closest to your apartment, just the ones that you could get up and run to really quickly. You don't do every one in the city. You do like the closest one. I get my second dose April 15th.
Hey, Passover starts tomorrow.
I qualified because I'm high risk. I'm fat. I have asthma. I have high blood pressure. So that's why I qualified.
Oh my God, my hair looks so stupid. Bananas wants to know if you found any good travel vlogs lately. Laura.
Who asked that?
Bananas.
I have. In my vlog that's going up on Saturday, I show a couple that I was like watching in the B-roll. But we found a couple of people. Who's some people we really like, Aaron? Aaron. Hey.
I couldn't find any. Right. I looked in all the local. The closest one was in Fresno.
What's that couple that we like that vlogs? Not the Disney people, but the Nate and Kara.
Kara, something like that. Yeah.
Someone told me about them on Instagram. Someone recommended them to me. And they're named Nate and Kara. We love them. We found these Disney vloggers that like travel for Disney, and we really like them. They're the Provost Park Pass.
Yeah.
We really like them. Who's that couple that we just? It was like It was like his birthday, and they went on the Disney cruise.
I don't remember. A&N Adventures or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'll have to look at. But yeah, I found quite a few, and some people gave me some really good recommendations too. But we were gonna try to go to New Orleans, maybe at the end of the year, depending on like how things are with COVID. But I think we're gonna try to do a Disney cruise instead.
Lizelle, Damon and Joe don't post on their main channel anymore, but Damon still posts on his personal channel. He lives in France, Laura, so you'll like him. Right now,
I do follow a couple of people that live in France. They're not like travel vloggers, but I follow them.
Well, Damon and Joe both are. So like Damon lives in France, but he like travels. He's American. Right now, he's staying in an Airbnb outside of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh wow. I followed that one girl that you told me about, Purple Palace or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then for her, YouTube started suggesting some other expats in France that I also follow. I can't remember. The one girl, I really like her a lot. She used to live in New York City, so she does like a lot of comparisons of like Paris to New York City. I'll have to look maybe like on one of our sprints, and I'll get some names for you guys. If anyone's interested.
Purple Palace, though, her stuff's a little sad right now.
We're going to do our first travel vlog in June, actually, because my brother Matthew is going to the Outer Banks with his wife and their family, they're all vaccinated. And my nephew's going to be there. And I didn't get to see my nephew for Christmas, which I, always get to see him for Christmas. I haven't seen my nephew in over a year because of COVID. So he's going to be there. We'll be vaccinated by then. So we're going to go do a long weekend in the Outer Banks to see them. So I'm excited about that.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Samuel and Audrey's travel vlogs. Who are they?
Damon also did videos with Purple Palace, which is how I found out about her originally.
Ah. Well, maybe on the next, after the first sprint, we'll trade some names so I can look some up. I've lived in North Carolina. This time we've been here for a little over 2 years. The last time I lived here for 8 years. Never been to the Outer Banks. Been to so many places, like in this area, but I've never been to the Outer Banks.
What I've noticed, Laura, is a lot of the expats that live in Paris that do YouTube, they're all friends. Which makes sense.
That makes sense.
Oh my God, I think he's having trouble finding how to get here. Ugh. It's always DoorDash. It's always.
So is everyone like working on something to get ready for camp, or what are we working on? Gear up for our first sprint. Melissa, what's so funny about that is me and Kevin have an uncle, my Uncle Danny. He lived in Charlotte with my aunt and their 2 kids, and they sold everything they owned, literally every single thing that they owned, and bought a sailboat, and they sailed for like maybe 5 or 6 years. But they just sailed around the Caribbean for like 5 or 6 years.
I love you.
And lived off their money until it was gone, and then they came back to Charlotte.
Hello. I'm back with pizza, which means I can put my hair back.
Wait, who's Canadian that's nerdy and has a lot of food content? Because those are all the things that I like. Canadian, nerdy, food.
Whoa, this took a turn.
Yeah, Bananas, we've done travel vlogs in the past, and they're extremely difficult. Luckily, Aaron since then does a lot more editing than he used to years ago. So he's a lot better at it, and I won't have to do the editing anymore because that's a pain.
Laura, this is the size of a large.
Samuel and Audrey. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's a decent size. Kind of like a Little Caesar size.
Yeah.
Are those banana peppers? Oh, I love banana peppers. Yeah, that makes sense, Melissa.
Melissa, we sold everything we owned and moved to Mexico. I would love to sell everything I own and move to another country.
Lizelle's gonna plan the chapters in detail from the midpoint to the start of Act 3, maybe more if I'm feeling productive. Nice. Well, it seems like you made good progress, so. Working on ideas for camp. Ooh, you're not gonna outline for camp. What are some of your guys' goals? What do you think?
Oh my God, wait. Alfalfa. Laura, look at my camera. Look at that little freak behind me. Alfalfa.
Little fat chunks just staring at you.
He's not even fat though. It's just all hair. He looks like he's about to kill me. Fun fact about my coffee table. I found it. Somebody was going to throw it away in Laura's old apartment complex. You remember that, Laura?
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. What'd you say?
When our coffee table, I found it in your apartment complex. Somebody was throwing it away.
Oh yeah.
Here's the issue, Melissa. If I sold everything I own, I would still be in debt because of student loans.
Yeah, but student loan debt, that's like the only thing you have. It's not that big of a deal.
But it's not that easy to move to another country. Just to begin with. So.
30K
goal. I'm not covering this anymore.
50,000. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I haven't decided yet.
What's a C
Karen
class?
and I are thinking about getting an RV.
What's a C class RV?
I don't know. I think it's like the bigger one.
Mm.
Me too, Tammy. I'm paying off a master's too. You only have to pay it for 20 years, though.
Hello, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Enjoy work.
Ooh, thriller set during freshman year. I love that time. I think that could totally be YA. When you're like a freshman in college, like maybe not a senior in college, but when you're like a freshman, it's basically like being a senior in high school. Oh my God, I would move to another country in a heartbeat. I would move to Canada today. I would move to France today.
Man, I bite my tongue all the time when I eat now. Oh, that hurts so bad. Okay, it's gone.
All right, I'm gonna start getting ready for our first sprint, and then when it's over, you can do some fun sleepover, asking your little Ouija board stuff.
Wait, what about it?
30K. A lot of you guys are writing thriller. Nice. Well, I've been to Toronto, so I would love to live in Toronto. I've never been to Vancouver, but everything I've heard about it makes me feel like I'd probably want to live in Vancouver too.
I've heard it's just real. It's like really expensive. Like
it's not any more expensive than LA.
The thing that I read said it's one of the top like 10 expensive cities in the world now.
So is Los Angeles and New York.
Wait, what do you mean you're too old to move to Canada, Melissa?
I mean, I feel like it depends on what way you're trying to move.
So actually, the most expensive residential property in the world is now Vancouver's #1 over LA.
But what I'm saying is, after living in LA, no expense really shocks me for living. If I was able to figure out how to live in LA, like, I mean, I did it and got in a lot of debt, but I did it.
I'm still actually surprised.
I would love to go to Vancouver. I've always wanted to. We talked about going to the West Coast, but just never got a chance.
A lot of the most expensive cities are actually in Asia, which is interesting.
Well, yeah, they're richer than us.
True.
Probably like Singapore, Hong
Kong, Munich, Singapore, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Beijing, Vancouver, LA, Paris, New York.
Exactly. So after you live in LA, I feel like they're all the same. And Paris is, I've watched a lot of people do like comp, and it's like the same or less than LA.
Yeah,
so
I've seen that before, that like you can get an apartment for less in Paris. But apparently it's really hard. Like Damon did a whole video about how he got, excuse me, you should watch it, Laura. He did a whole video about how he got his like his Paris apartment, and like apparently it's like really difficult there if like you're like a YouTuber basically, because they like don't really like believe in it or whatever. I don't know, but it's like apparently really hard.
Yeah, because Aaron and I, like, now that COVID's over, we're kind of like reevaluating our plans. Like, what do we want to do? Where do we want to go? So I don't know. Maybe we'll just travel the world and never live anywhere. I mean, we don't have any kids. Why not?
Why not?
And now that my job is work from home.
Must be nice.
Your job is work from home too.
For now. We got an email from the CEO saying like, now that people are getting vaccines, we're going to reevaluate.
Well, reevaluate doesn't mean you have to go back.
I mean, he stated before he wants us all back in the office eventually. We'll see what happens.
All right, guys, I'm going to pull up a timer. We'll just go with the fun leprechaun one. Dude, I can feel the vodka. It's weird. Yay, Lindsay, that's exciting. Aaron and I, oh my gosh, it's funny that you say that, because Aaron and I were just talking. I said, do you want to go to the UK probably like sometime next year? And he was like, okay, why? I said, because the Royal Ballet is going to be doing a Dark Crystal Ballet. They're going to reinterpret Dark
I
Crystal
saw that.
as a ballet, and Jim Henson, they're doing the puppets, and I have to see it. I have to. Like, I'm obsessed with Jim Henson. I'm obsessed with the puppets. I'm obsessed with Dark Crystal. And I'm obsessed with ballet. I love ballet. So, I mean, I have to. I have to go. Lindsay, maybe we could correspond at the same time, and we could be two ships passing in the night and go to a ballet in London together. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
You know, part of me thought maybe you'd have some kind of fun sleepover theme.
It's funny. I actually said that to Aaron right when we were trying to fix the internet. I was like, oh my God, I should have had you make some sleepover timers. I didn't think about it. Bananas, my dog Falcor, his middle name is Fizzgig. So. I am obsessed with Jim Henson and I'm obsessed with ballet, so I feel like
Nita said her and her husband dream of an Ireland trip full of castles. I actually found the postcard that Laura sent me from Ireland the other day that had pictures of mummies on the front. The Crusader mummy.
Yeah,
we didn't touch that mummy.
Aaron touched that mummy. We did not go to any castles in Ireland. When we were in Ireland, we just stayed in Dublin. Khaleesi's middle name is Lee. So Falcor Fizzgig, Khaleesi Lee, and Buffy is Buffy Ann. Because Buffy Ann is too cool for 7th grade.
Oh my God.
So Falcor looked a lot like Fizzgig when he was little. He was a big puffball. So, all right, we ready to do our first sprint?
I was born ready.
Ugh. You see that that kid died from that movie? No. Yeah, no.
The kid from Talladega Nights died.
That's what it was. I was getting those confused. All right, we'll go ahead and do our first sprint.
It's really easy to get Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Talladega Nights mixed up.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That's what that's from.
Oh yeah, that's what that's from. Why was I was thinking that was I was thinking that was from Step Brothers. I forgot.
He was like, I was born ready. Roll.
I remember now. But we did when we were in Dublin. We did like a spooky Dublin. Did I say Dublin? You guys, the vodka really. It's just already taken me out. When we went to Dublin, we did kind of like a spooky Dublin, and we like did a ghost tour. And we went to like a bunch of creepy places because we were like aligned with like Dracula because Bram Stoker's from there. I was born there. And then we went to like St. Michan's Church where you can touch mummified crusaders, which you can't actually do anymore.
Really?
Yeah, someone went in there and stole them, remember?
No, I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
But I got to touch them.
Yeah. Like, it's not a thing anymore. You can't.
What do you do with the mummified crusader?
I don't know. So yeah. All right. We'll do our first sprint, and then we'll come back and get ready to have questions to ask the Ouija board.
It's not a Ouija board.
All I'm gonna say is I do not invite this energy into my home. I do not invite this energy into my life. You're seeing that on TikTok, whenever like a creepy TikTok, everyone says that. I reject this energy. I do not let it into my life. No, you cannot still see the mummified crusaders. They do let you touch them. I declined. They're like, do you want to touch it? I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. Aaron's like, yes, I do. I was like, ew. Go for it. I'm happy just seeing it. I didn't need to touch it. So
that's what she said.
Yeah. So what did I get on my shirt already? Okay. Anyway, All right, we're going to do 20 minutes, and then we'll be back. And go.
Hello.
Hello. So I think some of you guys said it before we did the first sprint, but I'm just curious, how did you guys prepare for this slumber party? Are you guys in your comfortable pajamas? Anyone else eating like fun slumber party food? You know, are you sneaking any alcohol from your parents? Okay, that was a joke for adults. No children should be drinking.
So Laura. Look, we all just need.
And did anyone actually accomplish anything?
No. So we all need to cancel Laura if you're trying to get minors drunk.
Definitely not. I'm not David Dobrik in the vlog squad. I don't like to get children drunk. Well, hey, comfy pants counts. Oh, Cherry Coke Zero. So good, Jessica. Oh, nice. 407 words. Apple and peanut butter.
Delicious.
You were that kid at the slumber party who brought like the apple slices. My mom made me bring apple slices.
Haha, your parents cared about you and your health.
Yeah. You got good eating habits. Wow, Lizzo. Oh, you know, just the third act. No biggie.
Yeah.
It's a slumber party. You're not supposed to get a lot done. Just hang out. I feel like I keep just like messing with my hair. Like, oh, it's so cute. I think it's all the vodka.
Lindsay said she finished her climax and now she can die in peace. Except for she did the other piece.
Girl.
She finished her climax, now she's gonna die in peace.
A little TMI there, Lindsay. A little TMI, okay?
She's gonna die in peace.
I don't know how long that one's been going on for you, but... So I spent... Whew, the vodka's going down a little smoother now.
It always does once you have a little in you.
I spent most of my sprint finding all the travel vloggers that I've been watching so I could put it in the chat. I wanted to mention that Kara and Nate are the ones that I've been watching like a lot. Like we really like them a lot. And then of the two expats that are living in Paris, the one that I'm obsessed with that I love so much is Tiffany Davis. So, but I will put all the names. Yeah, talk to text. Okay, Lindsay.
Talk to text can't make up for your pervert mouth.
Yeah. So I'm going to add those to the chat. A lot of them are Disney vloggers because Aaron and I are planning to go to Disney from next year. Plus, we're also thinking about doing a Disney cruise. So some of those are, several of those are Disney vloggers. Plus, I feel like the Disney vlogging community is actually bigger than like regular vloggers. But I will tell you, a new channel I just subscribed to because I forgot to last week, and now I'm like super excited because I already started watching a little bit of the video. Can you see that? It's Hold the Bananas.
Oh, yeah.
So
Hold the Bananas.
I subscribed with my Laura 2.0 because that's the account I do all my travel stuff on, and that's the one I'm going to use when I do my travel vlogging. So I already watched a little bit of it. I'm like so excited. I can't wait to finish it. So if you want to watch travel vlogs, Hold the Bananas. Gosh, it's like such a bad. There we go. Hold the Bananas. I've subscribed. You can see I'm not a fake fan. I'm a real fan.
I subscribed last week, but I haven't watched the video yet. So I am a fake fan, I guess.
Yes, you were the one who, yeah, you recommended Travel Beans. I've been watching Travel Beans. Love them also. Ooh, Montreal. I've always wanted to go to Montreal. Oh my gosh, I'm going to drink this with a cap on.
I've never done a Kanban board before, but I've thought about it.
Wait, I just learned the phrase was say your piece and not say your piece. Interesting. I don't know what I actually thought it was. I don't know if I've ever thought about it. So, let's see. Check out. Oh, I feel like I have. I'll check this out again, see, but Justin Scarred or Scared, whatever, that seems familiar to me. Vampire Diaries, yes. Although we took a pause after a certain season. I don't want to give anything away, but stuff got weird. We needed a break. I'm so excited. Let's see. I'm going for a metal concert, but I'll be there for 2 weeks. Oh my god, that's so exciting, Toby. Did I ever tell you that Aaron and I's first date was a metal concert? Well, we saw Slayer. We went to a Slayer concert. That was our first. That was our first date. I know. I tell that story all the time.
Look, I'm a Gen Z now.
All right, we need to ask. We need to do something Slumber Party. So
look, I'm a Gen Z.
Oh, Kevin, just stop. You look better with the ponytail.
I look like Dandy from American Horror Story Freak Show before he murders everyone.
So Tim Tracker. So I used to be a part of the Disney YouTube world. When I lived in California, I did a lot of Disney vlogs, a lot of Disney pin videos, stuff like that. You guys might know Disney Kitty. We're friends. Anyway, so I know Tim Tracker really well. He did some good vlogs on the cruises. So that's what we've been mostly watching his channel for, is the cruises on his channel. But he's like, I think he's considered the biggest Disney vlogger, Tim Tracker. I would say Becca, my friend Disney Kitty, I think she's probably up there. That was a pretty high.
Remember Mr. Cheesy Pop?
Oh my god, Mr. Cheesy. He's called Mr. Cheesy Poof. We've seen a lot of them at Disneyland because we were there all the time. So all the like Disneyland vloggers, although I've been watching Provost Park Pass and they are Disney vloggers, and I don't think they were doing it when we were there because they're there like all the time, and I was like, I would have seen them. So we kind of knew like who the Disneyland is so small, y'all, that if you go often enough, like you have to know everybody. That like also
that's how Laura got recognized in public multiple times.
It's true.
It's a very small park, to be honest.
It is so small, like so small.
Oh, my parents don't understand me.
Ooh, Adam Hatton's Disney Cruise. Okay, I'm gonna look that up because I'm here for the Disney Cruise Con. Has anyone done a Disney cruise? So we've never done a cruise before, and we really want to do one. We of course love Disney, so that's part of it. But also part of it is I feel like I know the quality of Disney. I know like the kind of quality and like what kind of experience to expect with Disney. So I feel more comfortable doing a Disney cruise first. Plus, we're also thinking about going around Halloween time and doing the Halloween cruise. So.
Toby, I look like. No, I don't. I wish I looked like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy because he is so hot.
Kevin, I want to ask the Ouija board something.
It's not a Ouija board. If you call a Ouija board one more time, I'm going to stick a demon on
you.
What is it? I don't know. It's just like a mat with a crystal.
You like one of those 8 balls.
That's basically what this is.
All right, I'm going to ask you.
Ask me yes or no question.
Okay, will I be ready to query Beware of Monsters by the end of 2021?
Okay, I gotta think about the question.
Like, it's gonna say, bitch, you crazy. Definitely not.
I gotta wait until I warm up the crystal with my hand.
All right. Priya, I've been watching so many cruise vlogs, and they look like so much fun. It appeals to the kind of person I am.
I look like a gross, flat-haired, center-parted grossness. I'm okay with that.
Adam. All right, Miranda, I'm going to look the Adam Hatton up.
What if I take Lori? Look, I'm going to take off my glasses, too. Who do I look like? Do I look completely different now?
You look like Rachel Lee Cook.
Paint covered overalls.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm looking for more travel vloggers that are like in their 30s and childless. I know that like probably doesn't exist, but
okay. Will Laura be ready to query Beware Monsters by the end of 2021?
By the end of 2021, yes.
Let's find out.
Is it no? No way in hell.
It says rephrase, will not answer.
Okay, ready? Let's do another one. Are you frozen? Okay, you were for a second. All right, ask it, will I have a complete draft of Beware of Monsters by the end of the year?
Okay.
Like a completed book.
Okay, let's find out.
Oh, Miranda, I'm so excited now.
The spirits don't like you. I think it's because you made fun of them. Because it says rephrase, will not
I
answer.
don't make fun of spirits.
You were like, it's a Ouija board. That's the Ouija board. And now they're not answering.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got a good one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Will I be done with my zero draft by the beginning of camp of April 2021?
Wait, in the next 5 days?
Yes, just ask it. All right, I want to know.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm at.
That's true, I don't. You don't tell me anything.
Lainey, don't be putting that out in the atmosphere.
What did she say?
Too many true crime cases on cruises.
Oh.
I mean, true crime happens everywhere.
It looks like it's a week, yes. But it's weak.
So it's like, you could do it if you
tried.
Put your ass into it.
Yeah.
Yes, Toby, that's the perfect slumber party thing to do, to dye your hair.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to paint my fingernails. I forgot.
Also, Stacey, it is a pendulum. I've had it since my youth. Hey,
Does
guys.
someone else want to ask?
Welcome back to my crystal channel.
Does anyone else want to ask Kevin a question?
I just really like it. I think it's pretty. It's kind of like a grayish purple.
I think it's just kind of like it moves, right? It just like skyers over.
The way that the person I bought it from described it is you put it in your hand, you warm it up with your energy because you put your energy into the crystal. And then I put my arms down on the table, I hold the little hoop, and it just starts to swing by itself. It's very strange. Osmosis Jones, I don't know.
Miranda, exactly. That's me. It's like, you know, when people die in their house, they die driving in their car. It's like a smoking corn. Is that like a read?
No, I think that's what it is. I do not read tarot, but I did order a tarot deck. Okay, let's see here. Jane first.
I should put like Falcor on the desk and try to do light as a feather with him.
Oh my god. Jane, it looks like it's a week maybe. Sorry.
Well, it's a maybe at least. What was the question?
Finish my short story. Okay, let's find out if Banana's going to get that internship. Just, you know, this is just for fun. If you guys get mad at me, it's not me. Okay, so Banana, it looks like it's a very strong maybe. So, okay, Toby, well, I'm finish my paperwork to get on disability.
Here. The caramel one. The caramel one.
Whose hand's shaking? Mine?
Didn't they cancel that one? Let me see.
It was give me whatever. This is what I'm using, by the way. It came with it. It was a strong, maybe.
Oh. Have you gotten any yeses yet?
Yeah. I got a weak yes for Toby.
Oh. I feel like your screen keeps freezing. Yeah, they canceled the other one. It was the dairy-free one. All right, guys, it's that part of the slumber party where ice cream bars.
That's interesting, Melissa. You need to try that.
I rebuke the energy from your crystals. I rebuke that energy. I do not invite it into my home. The only thing I'm inviting.
This is why they won't tell you any answers, Laura.
I'm only inviting this Magnum double caramel ice cream bar into my mouth. That's it.
Laura loves double magnums. It's unfortunate that she married Aaron.
Yeah.
But
So good. Except for when I was young and we had sleepovers, wasn't these, it was Dairy Queen Dilly bars.
Yeah.
This is the adult version.
We're ready to do another sprint?
Yeah. Sorry, just catching up on that.
Look, I'm a dirty pervert, okay?
I typed it in on the Target for the Target pickup, and a bunch of condoms came up first. I was like, come on. I just want some ice cream.
That's weird that I feel like YouTube has gotten weirdly stricter about what they'll let get through. It made us approve Lainey's message. I have nothing fun in my apartment right now to eat. That's so weird. Toby, I do want to play that game. Maybe this weekend. So I'll get up with you.
I want to go to Indonesia and eat all the Magnum bars. Are they cheaper there?
That's the only reason why she wants to go.
No, I want to go there and eat the Magnum bars while I'm there. I really want to go to Asia. We were supposed to go to Japan last year.
Yeah, we want to go to Japan too because it's actually like not that far, relatively speaking, you know.
Yeah. From
California. Yeah. Yes, I will message you, Toby. I think at some point this weekend. I have no idea what it is though, so we'll figure it out. Well, I'll figure it out.
I'll pull up a timer.
Look, Stacy, anyone that's actually into pendulums, I just want to go on record as saying, like, I don't actually know much about them. I don't mean to offend if I'm offending anyone. I just
no need to offend the pendulum community.
No, I'm just saying, like, for real, like, I don't mean to offend anybody that's into it. I just thought it'd be fun. I just found it recently, and I was like, oh, we're doing a sleepover. But no offense. I do want to find out what this is, if anybody knows what this is. Somebody said smoky quartz. It's pretty. Like, in a certain light, it's purple. So.
Kevin, after the next break, we should do mash.
I don't remember how to do it. I'll have to figure it out.
Oh, it's so simple. Just write math. And you get like 4 different kinds of houses, 4 husbands, 4 places you're gonna live, 4 places for your honeymoon.
I don't think it's amethyst. I know what amethyst. I've seen amethyst before. This is like really. It's like grayish. It's more gray than purple, but it is like a light purple. I don't know. It does look. Really
Lindsay, that's right. You know what's up, Lindsay.
How is it already 6 o'clock?
Wow. Well, we were late, remember? Like 10 minutes late.
Yeah, still seems crazy that we're so close to the end already. Of course, Lindy jumped out with the official name of something. Let me see. It could. That looks more purple than this. I don't know. It's probably smoky quartz. What is smoky quartz?
Oh my God, Moon, if that was the case for me, I'd be even fatter than I am right now. I especially love that Ben & Jerry's has come up with a whole line of non-dairy I would have had non-dairy tonight, but they were out of it, so I had to go with the dairy.
I'm on the West Coast. Laura's not. Laura's on the East Coast.
I'm East Coast. I used to be on the West Coast. And I'm from the Midwest, so.
Represent.
I'm from corn country, like Laney.
It looks similar to Smoky Quartz, but I don't know.
Ooh, a writer version of MASH. Like, who's your first publisher going to be? How much is your advance going to be? I like it.
A bench jeweler? What is that? We can start whenever, by the way.
What?
Laura. So we can start whenever.
Oh, I thought you were like talking about something.
No.
Jessica, if you like cornfields, you'll like Beware of Monsters. A lot of cornfields in it. Cornfields are their own character in my book. Okay, my ice cream falling apart. All right, we ready to do our next sprint?
Sure. Okay, Elaine, that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
All right. Let's get some work done. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Wake up, number 37.
Hello.
Hello. I actually did some writing on that one.
I did a little bit too, and then I started journaling.
I'm trying to do a word count. There we go. Let's see.
Lindsay hit 20K. Congratulations.
Nice. I wrote 253 words.
I don't know how much I wrote. I hit mark where I started. Hello, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen. Yeah.
I've actually never seen that movie, so I don't get the reference. But
oh my god, we actually just watched it. Not that long ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago. Are you talking about the ones when they're like, "What kind of magic?" Can't remember the words right now.
I thought I looked like Pebbles.
Oh, Pebbles?
Yeah, Pebbles.
No.
Pebbles and Bam Bam.
I'm a Pebbles stan, and I will not stand for that. You do not look like her.
How can someone be a Pebbles stan, you idiot?
I'm upset. I love Pebbles. I used to have a ton of Pebbles stuff when I was a kid.
I especially love since age 3.
I especially love Pebbles and Bam Bam when the cartoons when they're like teenagers, and then I also like when they're adults and they have their own kids and they have twins. They're so cute.
Dang, everybody got like so much done tonight. I'm just like,
wait,
I ate half
Lizelle, you got all of Act 3 done?
Well, Lizelle, way to just shit on everyone else with your productivity.
Yeah, really. I'm like, I got 230 words. Give me a gold star.
And Lizelle's like, I just outlined and sold 7 more books.
Yeah. Our air fryer died this week. It was pretty sad.
Weird segue, but that is depressing.
I don't remember what made me think of that. But we got a new one today. We got a fancy one this time. We got the Ninja that's double basket. Yeah. It's on sale at Target.
I look like Shane Dawson circa 2006.
Ew, we don't say his name on this live stream.
Say their names. Say it. If you can say Pelosi, if you can say Clinton.
All right, Kevin, let's do a writing mash for me. Well, I can do it for you if you want. If you're going to, like...
That's fine. Let me find my pen.
Why'd you sigh like that?
Nothing. Okay. What are the
You're the
different
kind of girl. You're the kind of girl who was never fun at the slumber parties.
Well, I wasn't a girl, and so you saying that I'm not a girl.
Hung out with you in
I am a man.
You would not have been friends in real life. Oh, you're only a man when it's convenient, Kevin. Any other time, you say, call me girl.
Know. You should know with male privilege.
Annoyed with me. Then you're gonna say it. How many times do you refer to yourself as my sister? How many times?
When
don't try to get it twisted onto me. Don't even go there.
When you do it. Look at this. What's happening? Okay, what are the different categories for author mash?
So we could do publisher.
Okay.
We could do advance.
Okay.
What else? What other categories?
Genre.
Okay. I do a couple different genres, is that right?
How many different categories are there?
Like that, to be honest.
Ew, it looks like I'm wearing like a...
No, you look like Roger Klotz. Right? It's a very Roger Klotz hairdo. Look up Roger Klotz.
I know,
Cover my mouth. What did I do? Did you look up Roger Klotz?
How do you spell that? Klotz?
I'm not sure how they spell his last name. Is it K-L?
Oh, yeah. Roger. Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah. I think I said Clonce at first. That's why I was confused. Okay. So let's figure out what the different... how many categories are there for MASH normally?
Ooh, Lainey said what spot? Ooh, we could just do lists. Like, do I get on any lists? Like New York Times,
Okay.
the indie bestseller.
Okay.
Ooh, and then like what? And then we'll do. Will it be translated, made into a movie, like TV show, like that? So do like adaptation.
Okay.
Ooh, who blurbed me? I like that one too. So do blurbs.
Who blurbs?
Oh, did I cough? Did I cough?
I don't know.
I coughed and I didn't cover my mouth. Wow.
I just want to say that I love the word.
For that, because I didn't know I did it.
I just want to say that I love the word blurb. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid word. Blurb. Like, who came up with that word? What is its background?
Because I say blurb all the time. Blurb.
Blurb. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it looks like normally you have 5.
For what? For MASH?
Yeah. So we have
4,
1,
5,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 categories.
Okay, but we'll just do 4 for each thing. Okay, because it's MASH.
Okay, now name 4 publishers, Laura.
Okay, so we'll go. Let's do the top 4.
Okay.
That way, it's my only options. I can only go big.
I feel like one of them should be. Okay, never mind. It's
all right. Substitute one of them. Wait, this is my MASH. You don't get to take it over. I want to top 4.
Never mind.
So,
what are the top 4 now? What are the top 4 now?
Top 4 are Simon and Schuster.
Hachette, right? Hachette, however it's pronounced. Laura, stop reading chat.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Because there's so many like imprints. I'm trying to remember who's top. Like who's the top of the thing.
Okay, Penguin Random House, Hachette, HarperCollins, Simon & Schuster, and Macmillan. Those are the 5. So which of those 4?
But one of those got bought. One of those got bought.
I'm pretty sure it was Simon & Schuster got bought by Penguin Random House.
Wait, she said Lizelle said Simon & Schuster, Penguin, Random House. You're doing big 4. I can't remember who's with who. Like, so Simon & Schuster, weren't they? Who was just bought? Also, Kevin, why do you always say Macmillan? I don't understand it.
What?
You always say Macmillan. I don't know why you say it like that.
That's how it's spelled.
But that's how it's pronounced.
It's stupid. Why spell it like that?
Do you say Mackenzie? No, it's Mackenzie.
The girl I know named Mackenzie is spelled M-C-K.
Okay, well, that's not up in the high. Oh, that's what I thought. PRH is trying. Okay, so
what 4 do you want?
For God's sake, just do Simon & Schuster, HarperCollins. I don't want to do Hachette. That's a no from me, dog. We'll do Macmillan, and then we'll do Penguin Random House. They're together, right? I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so what genres?
Okay. These are all going to be YA. Well, no, let's not do all YA. So we'll do YA horror. That's like 1. So YA horror. We'll do spooky middle grade. Contemporary middle grade. And YA dark fantasy.
Okay. Lists.
Okay, so New York Times, indie bestseller, a BuzzFeed listicle, and I don't know, what are some other ones?
Wait, what are what's the other bestseller?
Could we just do a starred review instead?
Okay.
As like one of the things for that.
Okay. Advance.
All right, I'll be like logical about this. 1 million, 2 million. No, I'm kidding. Let's do 20K, 50K, 100K, and 500K. And 500K. Look, okay. I have to go kind of big. It's a game.
Adaptation.
It's not depressing life. What?
Adaptations.
Adaptation. Oh yeah. So Netflix movie.
Okay.
Netflix TV show. What
translation? What the other ones?
Oh yeah, let's do French translation.
And then a CW show.
Or I like that. Wait, CW is not a real thing anymore, is it?
Well, whatever makes like the Riverdale and stuff.
Yeah, that.
That's CW, isn't it?
I don't know if it's still. I don't know anything anymore. I don't remember.
Wait, Laura Nettles said, "What? Don't forget theme park adaptation." Laura's book is a theme park. I feel like would be.
Yeah, I don't think this book would lend itself very well to a theme park. Although I'm very excited about the new Super Mario Land.
Oh, okay. And then who would you want to blurb it? Stephen King, J.K. Rowling.
No, Adam Cesare. He wrote Klein and Cornfield. Stephanie Perkins.
What? Wait, what is it? Adam what?
It's like Cesare. I don't know how he pronounces it, but it's like Caesar with an E on it.
Can it
like
just be
C-E-S-A-R-E?
And the last two will be Stephen King and J.K. Rowling.
No. Stephanie Perkins was the second one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know, actually. Lizelle Samberry will be one. She better blur my book. Lizelle Samberry and let's see. Who else? Who else does like horror spooky stuff that I like?
Stephen Graham Jones.
No. I feel like who have I read lately that I liked? Why am I blanking on?
Ew, wait. Lizelle
Does he pronounce like Caesar?
Like the drink. Do you drink Caesar dressing in
Caesar
Canada? Do you guys drink Caesar dressing in Canada? Because that's pretty sick.
All right, let me look at my Goodreads. 1 second. I can't like think of anyone's names right now. I can't think of like anything. When I'm put on the spot, I literally go blank because I get so nervous.
Riley Sager.
I don't think I told you guys. I didn't because I just got my vaccine on Monday. They asked me my name. I said my maiden name, you guys. I've been married for 16 years. They asked me my name. I said my maiden name.
Can you just what about John Truby when you said?
Lindsay.
There's a lot of suggestions in the chat.
Okay, Stephen King's a no. Well, okay, you know what? Actually, it would help sell my books. Let's just go with Stephen King.
Okay.
Even though he's kind of like the worst kind of old white man.
Second.
No.
I didn't get that.
That's because I wasn't talking to you. Stop.
Okay, so the way that Google says you do this is I just do a spiral, and when you tell me to stop, I have to count them on a spiral. So I'm gonna
That's
start.
not how we did it. Okay. We just did it like this. We just did dashes. Also to the
Oh, well,
side.
I can do dashes instead. That's how I used to do it too.
Yeah, do the dashes.
Okay. Tell me when to start, and then tell me when to stop.
Okay. Oh, start now. Stop. In Canada, we have Caesars. We don't have Bloody Marys. Ew.
Laura, are you drunk? I'm still going.
I said stop. I said it a while ago.
When?
I said, okay, stop. It was
Oh
like
my
not even
God.
that long after I said go. Start over.
Oh my God.
Have you started yet?
I'm starting right now.
All right, Kevin, stop.
Okay.
He's just I mean, nothing. I just don't really like his books, and I don't think he's a very good writer. And I think he's kind of like a basic white guy. He does basic white guy stuff in his books,
Ew.
so that's why. That's the
Okay,
only thing.
so your number is 17.
Ugh, that was a long one.
Yeah. Well,
Do
the
you want to
first
like? Do you want to add the numbers? Why don't we just add the numbers together and do 8?
Okay.
Or do you want to do 17? Do you want to count out 17 every time? I mean, do the 17 then. I feel like we're gonna jinx it if we don't do the right number. So do 17.
No Netflix movie for you.
Oh, that's what I wanted the most.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he also just has like a lot of cultural appropriation, and I'm like, I don't know. Just,
No indie best for you.
no what? Oh, indie best. That's all.
Yeah. Or Penguin Random House.
That's okay. That's okay.
Lizelle Sandberg is not giving you. Lizelle's not giving you a blurb.
How dare you, Lizelle? How dare you, Lizelle? Someone said this is also like manifesting at the same time.
No French translation, so hopefully this is not manifesting.
No, I wanted that really bad too. This is like crushing my soul.
No 100K.
That was on the smaller end though, wasn't? Oh no, it wasn't. Bigger end.
Okay, no 20K either though, so you got 50 or 500 left.
Ooh, okay, I like those odds.
No starred review.
That's all right. I don't think I'm writing star-reviewed quality material, to be honest. People don't appreciate the horror genre anyway.
Okay, Laura's getting 500K.
All right, you guys, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Oh, you know, I should have done how long until I get a book deal. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years.
Adam Caesar Dressing is not giving you a blurb.
So who's it between? Stephanie and Steven?
Yeah.
My vote is for Stephanie. I would hope it's Stephanie. I don't think I've read Joe Hill.
Simon and Schuster.
I haven't read it. I haven't. Well, makes sense why Lizelle wouldn't blur me. I don't read adult horror. I haven't read any adult horror.
No dark fantasy for Laura.
That's okay.
Stephanie Perkins it is!
I always secretly wished if I do come out with a YA horror, I really want her to blur it. She's gonna be like my big ask. She did give me an extra button though, so we know she's kind.
Okay, Laura, you're not getting a Netflix TV show though. You're getting a CW show.
Hey, I'll take it. I just haven't really gotten into reading. I stopped reading horror for a long time, and I really just was into movies. But I have a bunch on my TBR. What, Kevin?
So no YA horror for Laura.
Oh, well then what is she gonna blurb?
Either your spooky middle grade or your contemporary middle grade.
Ugh. Well, hopefully it's the spookier. It's not gonna make any sense. Well, she does contemporaries too, but also middle grade. Why would she blurb a middle grade?
So you're gonna be published through Harper.
Wait, so now I'm okay.
Contemporary middle grade.
Really?
So okay.
The only reason why I even said that one's because I have an idea.
Here's Laura's future. She's gonna be get a contemporary middle grade published through Harper. It's gonna make $500,000 specifically because it's gonna be on a BuzzFeed listicle and made into a CW TV show and blurred by Stephanie Perkins.
I'm confused how the CW is going to make a show out of my contemporary middle grade.
You never know.
It's gonna have a bunch of seventh grade sluts. Just kidding. I don't slut shame even seventh graders. So
it's just gonna have a bunch of insane.
That's
stuff.
right. I'll be the first. I'll be a middle grade CW show. I actually have an idea for a middle grade contemporary, which is the only reason why I said it. It's something I've been like had in my head for years, and I just have never. I still struggle with the plot of it. So Yeah, that's right. That's right, lady. The CW will just age them up.
They really will, though. Like, oh, she was 12. Well, she's 18 now, and she's a cam girl.
Yeah. But I like the Stephanie Perkins blurbs, man. I like the money. And I like Harper. Is Harper College in middle grade?
Harper Kids? I don't know if that's a thing. They're doing Pop. I know CW is doing Pop Girls.
That's
actually correct. Yeah. Is this the one where they're doing like a live action Powerpuff Girls? Because I feel like I remember that being announced.
But you know, since it's a middle grade contemporary, I now understand why Lizelle is not going to blurb it. So I forgive you, Lizelle.
I wonder what you would have got if I did 8 instead.
An alternate universe in which I missed the train. How my life would be different. Is a future thing, not just a rehash of the original. What does that mean? Powerpuff Girls in the future. It's a made-up universe. So. I don't know if I could actually write middle grade. I've never tried it. I do have an idea. So maybe if I flesh out my idea and I'm not good at it, I can like pay someone to ghostwrite it for me. Sliding. Thank you for knowing the sliding doors reference. Are you doing it now with 8?
Somehow you still ended up writing contemporary middle grade.
Oh my god, I'm starting to feel like the universe is speaking to me. So since I know an agent who I really like, who specifically asked for a middle grade idea, which is the exact idea I have. So.
Okay, so here's an alternate universe where Laura didn't take the train. She is going to be published contemporary middle grade through Macmillan. She will make $100,000. Be on an indie best list. Stephanie Perkins will still blurb it, but instead of CW this time, she will be on a Netflix TV show.
You know what? This all sounds a lot more realistic. That one sounds a lot more realistic. Moon, maybe I'll pivot to the contemporary middle grade for camp. It's got me thinking. Okay, I'm here for a queer buttercup though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean Buttercup definitely.
But to be honest, I have not read any middle grade books since I was much younger, so I wouldn't even know. Like, I think that's part of my problem is like I don't really fully know what kinds of stories are appropriate for that age anymore.
As Lindsay, I was talking to Lindsay about this, and she said a lot of people write middle grade too young because they think like 12-year-olds are like innocent lambs.
No, see, I'm thinking like 12, which was like 7th grade. Right around the time you get in your period, you're liking boys. So I guess that's upper middle grade, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Lindsay, what's the age of your main character for your book that you got the agent with? Can't remember. No. She 10? 11? 12? I'm just going to name all the numbers that are options. You know, I never thought about listening to middle grade in audiobooks. I should look into that. I feel like for me, like middle grades tend to be a lot heavier in topic, but I could be totally wrong. I literally don't read any, so not since I was a lot younger. I was definitely not innocent.
Because I'm not that innocent.
I started smoking in 7th grade, so I was definitely too cool for 7th grade. What?
I said, what do you want, freaking metal?
No, she was saying she was pretty innocent, so I was saying I was not. I was smoking and stealing beer. What were you doing in 7th grade, Kevin?
I was still an innocent, awkward little fat weirdo.
You didn't move down here until 8th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Babysitters Club. They were in 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade, except for the younger, like Mallory and Jesse. They were like in 6th grade. Yeah, I started smoking when I was in 7th grade, so like around 12. But I quit when I was 20, so I quit when I was still pretty young. You know, I still have never seen Holes. How is that possible?
I actually think it's a good movie. I think it holds up.
I literally have no reason other than I just haven't.
Yeah, Holes was in that period when there was no distinction, I feel like. I remember my teacher read it to us in class in like the 5th grade or 4th grade.
I was smoking cigarettes, Elaine. I didn't try smoking other things.
Oh, Elaine didn't. Who knew Elaine was a pervert?
I was 17. The first time I was, what do you mean a pervert? Oh,
she said, I love Holes.
I first tried smoking other things when I was 17, and I got very sick from it.
The jazz cabbage.
Because I was also drunk. It was my first time out of state without parents. Or was it? Yeah, it was.
Elaine from
a friend of mine had an apartment.
Elaine, you are a pervert then if you're from
Yeah.
They made a joke. They made a joke on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend about Long Beach being like a trash hole, and I was like, checks out.
If we move back to California, one of the places we're looking is Long Beach. It's still one of the only affordable places in LA.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I heard someone call it jazz.
Beaches there.
I think I heard someone call it jazz cabbage on TikTok, and ever since then I haven't stopped. I'm just kidding, Elaine. I happen to work with a handful of people from Long Beach, and they're all just like,
yeah, they're all trash. But
I didn't say
Long Beach. I do like Long Beach. I like the dog beach there. I like to take my doggies there.
Oh, my ear itches. Jazz cigarettes? Jazz cabbages.
I never heard that. You guys, this was our last this is our last, like, what am I trying to say here?
Laura.
I finished all my Gatorade, my vodka Gatorade, so I'm a little
That's true. They're from Long Beach.
You're right. They're not from there.
That's true. They just live there because it's cheap.
It's cheaper, yeah.
Cheaper, yeah. I wouldn't call it cheap.
No, it's definitely not cheap. But it's cheaper than where we lived, which was Pasadena and Glendale.
Yeah. So. I looked up houses in Pasadena. I was like, if me and Damien just like wanted to buy a house in Pasadena, you know, like how much money would you need?
No, I'd rather live in Glendale.
Glendale wasn't any cheaper.
Actually, my dream is to live in Eagle Rock. That's where I want to live.
Well, I looked, and in Pasadena and like Glendale, Burbank, that area, you need at least $500,000 to get a house. And that's like,
I know. Well, if we move back, we're looking at condos. We're not looking at houses. So,
yeah. Well, what I was told I could afford for a condo, I could not buy a place except for probably in like Whittier.
There are condos in that range in both Pasadena and Glendale.
No, there are not.
There was when I looked.
That one that was for sale in Pasadena, that was the 1-bedroom loft, was like $280,000, and I wasn't even approved for that. And he said I have excellent credit score, and I still wasn't approved for that much.
Oh, never have I ever. I forgot about that game. Kevin, who? Me and Kevin? Kevin and I lived together he lived with Aaron and I for a long time before.
We lived together. I didn't live with you. We were roommates.
Semantics.
I feel like my hair looks like recently so healthy, and it's because I'm using that conditioner that you use. I started buying that, and I feel like it does my hair wonders.
Yeah.
It really works. It's expensive, but like totally worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
All the time,
Elaine,
all
I
the
love
time,
the Crystal Lake area.
all the time, Damien's like, your hair smells like. All the time, Damien's like, your hair smells like flowers.
Yeah. So living in Pasadena can be boring. I could see that. We lived there for a year.
We lived in like an area where there was a lot of stuff, though.
We lived in downtown Pasadena, like in the downtown part. So also when we lived in Glendale, we lived in downtown, like near downtown Glendale too.
Yeah.
But honestly, when we lived in Glendale, we never spent any time in Glendale. We were always elsewhere. Like we were mostly in the city because we lived in downtown Glendale, right over on the other side of Griffith Park. So
it was
we were like literally,
like where you lived in Glendale was like a good centralized location.
Yeah, because it was like we were literally 2 blocks from Eagle Rock, and then we were right down the road from like Atwater Village. So we were basically
when we would drive there from where we lived, we would go through Eagle Rock to get there.
Yeah, and so we were only 15 minutes from Hollywood Boulevard. It took us 15 minutes to get there. So, but I don't know. Maybe someday we'll go to LA. Maybe we'll just buy an RV and travel the world. You never know.
Travel the world. You have to drive right over the water.
Yeah. So, what I was trying to say earlier is this is our last, like take it easy live stream because we're gonna be all business in the front, party in the back next week for our first camp live stream. And so I will have a video on Tuesday saying what I'm going to do for camp because I don't actually know yet. I got to see what I'm able to accomplish this weekend.
Really quick, I just want to say congrats on buying the house, Elaine. She bought a house in Crystal Lake.
Oh, yeah, I commented that. I said I love that area, Crystal Lake area. It's nice.
Yeah,
it's a good area.
It's where the teenagers were murdered at that lake.
It's where rich people live.
Oh, so Elaine's rich, huh?
Yeah. My roommate and one of my roommates in college was from Crystal Lake.
Was she the horse girl?
Actually, yeah, she was from Crystal Lake. No, she was the suicidal girl.
I do want to say when I want to specify when I say horse girl, Laura's roommate was literally an equestrian major.
She was never my roommate. She was my friend. She was my friend.
Even worse.
See, we're talking about that. Like, I don't think we would do van life. We talked about it, and Aaron and I could totally do it, but I don't know. Like, we have 2 dogs, and yeah.
Elaine said Cali Port.
That's exactly right. Cali Port, Illinois. But I will say the taxes in Illinois, very high. The people outside of Chicago, horrible. No offense to anyone living outside Chicago, but the majority of people that live outside Chicago are horrible, including our hometown. So
yes. That's the issue with like, it's like, what do you do with all your stuff? You just get rid of all of it?
No, we would store it.
I don't mean you in particular. I mean like most people that don't have a place to store it.
Oh yeah, because one of the things we're considering Oh my God, Juanita, you grew up in Southern Illinois? Wait, did I know this? Did you tell us where?
Laura and I were
you don't have to say.
Carbondale. Well,
Yeah,
you don't live there
Kevin
anymore. Can you tell us about the area that you like? Did you live near Carbondale?
Yeah, Kevin and I both went to SIU in Carbondale. And then also our brother right now lives in Southern Illinois. He lives in, what's the town Matthew lives in?
Should we say it publicly?
Well, we could say, like, he lives in the Alton area.
Yeah.
Elaine, you grew up in a van? Was it by the beach? That sounds like a Long Beach thing to do.
In a van down by the river.
Oh, okay. Cool. I think I would be okay with a van, honestly. Like, I really don't think it would bother me too much. I'm just not like, I'm not like a, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say what I'm trying to say, so I'll just stop.
What were we going to say, Laura?
I don't think I want to live in a tiny house, though, because I am not a tiny person. I am hoping, though, to be a tinier person once I get my vaccine and I'm able to leave the house more.
Belleville, Illinois. I'm trying to think of where that's at.
See, like, tent life is not for me. I got a bad back. I'm old. I can't do tent life.
Belleville's outside of St. Louis.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You had mentioned that before. That's right. I remember now. I know Belleville. Yeah, because, like, I have friends that, like, lived in, like, Heron and Galatia and Harrisburg and, Marion and...
Marion was where the party was. You had to drive all the way to Marion to go to the Target.
Prison.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at, is that, like, I could do, like, a small life. I could do the traveling life. What I couldn't do is, like, if I was going to travel Europe, it would not be, like, backpacking. I'm not, like, a backpacking, like, tent camping. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm just surprisingly a little too high maintenance for that. Like, I'm a creature of comfort. I'm also a large person who, like, needs support when I sleep and stuff like that. So I just would not be.
I have an insane amount of notebooks that I could not get rid of. I don't even, like... Yeah. I finally got rid of some planners from, like, 5 years ago yesterday. I hoard too much stuff. Bananas wants to know if any of us would watch wilderness survival videos.
I mean, I would definitely watch. Aaron's, my husband, is super into that, like, survival stuff. Like, I don't mind watching people that are doing, like, tent life, backpacking thing. It's just not for me. I'm really, like, I don't like, I keep watching, like, Kara and Nate, and they're doing these, like, these places that I was just like, no, ma'am. No, I could not take a shower in that. I could not pee in that toilet. I just couldn't. I don't know. I'm just too, which is funny because it's not like I grew up like fancy. I grew up very poor. So maybe it's just triggering for me. I don't know. I'm just like, I can't.
Bananas is about to be on the next
person. Oh, go ahead. Okay.
I was just making a stupid joke. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm the kind of person who, like, wants to buy a brand new house because it feels gross to be in a house that someone else lived in. Like, I can't, the idea, like, I told Aaron, I was like, if we ever bought, which I know, like, obviously, like, here in North Carolina, we could afford a new build, but I was like, look, I understand if we ever buy a house, it's probably, I'm going to have to buy a new toilet, and it'll have to be a new bathtub. I could not take a bath in a bathtub that other people have taken baths in. Like, no, that's not going to work for me. I could not use a toilet that previous owners used. That would not work for me. It's just like the thought when I sat on the toilet, every time I would think about who else sat on that toilet. It just
This is something I did not know about Laura.
I mean, I would do it. Like, I mean, I go to the bathroom in public when I have to, but just like, it's not a choice for me. Jessica, I have looked into river cruises. Aaron and I already have planned. We have a 5-year plan at some point. We'd like to go on a river cruise. We're thinking about going down the Danube, but also possibly the Rhine. So. Yeah, same Lizelle. And honestly, I'd rather be in a hotel than an Airbnb because I kind of like, I mean, some places I would do an Airbnb. Like I would do an Airbnb in Paris because we actually stayed in an apartment last time we went to Paris. It was before Airbnb was a thing. And it was just like a random website that you could rent people's apartments from them. It was in like 2009. So,
Banana said they were pooping in buckets last autumn.
Yeah, see, no, that's a no for me, dog.
I have 2 Happy Planner books that I haven't used and I was going to get rid of, and then I was like, no, I can't bring myself to get rid of them.
Yes, I do stay in hotels. I do understand other people use those, but I feel like people are like really, really like, I don't know. They seem cleaner to me. Remember, Kevin, when we stayed at the Luxor and there was like blood and poop on the toilet?
No, there was blood. There was blood on the bed and there was poop on the toilet.
And ants.
There were
ants.
It was so disgusting.
We were like, excuse me. And it was like 2 a.m. when we finally went to our room because we couldn't check in before the concert. And we were like, no, we need a different room. This is horrible.
Oh, God, it was so gross. They moved us to a tower.
On my anniversary trip with Kevin.
Because Aaron had to work.
Yeah, Aaron surprised me with tickets to see one of my favorite bands in Las Vegas for our anniversary. And at the last minute, he had to work, so I went with Kevin.
But I paid for it. You didn't, well, kind of paid for it. You didn't give me birthday gift or Christmas gift because that was both of them. Laura, do you still use your Happy Planner?
I do. And I will be using it more once I start leaving the house again.
Okay. Because if I end up getting rid of this, I'll probably just send it to you. It's a Happy Planner book about going places. So it's like a travel one.
Yeah, send it to me. Why would you not use it, though?
Because I just don't know if I like this. Like, they're like all like really, like there's bikinis. And I'm just like,
well,
like there's one thing I don't like about Happy Planner is it's all very geared towards girls, which I get because like there's not a lot of guys that do planning, but like I'm a guy that does planning.
We did get a new room, yes.
They moved us, because we were staying in the pyramid, and they moved us from the pyramid to one of the towers.
Yeah, every time I've stayed at Luxor, the rooms are not great.
Also,
the rooms in Vegas are great, actually. Ugh, they're all just. Ugh.
The one in the Paris wasn't bad.
It was okay. We stayed at the Mirage too. The Mirage was decent, but Luxor is like it's cheap for a reason, you know.
When we stayed at the Luxor and they moved us to the tower, remember there was that really loud party happening in like the room next to us?
Yes. I won't stay in Luxor again. I've stayed like 3 times, I think, in the Luxor.
Nina, I don't normally like the people ones either, but both of the books I got were on clearance at Michael's like forever ago for $2 each, and I was like, well, I'm gonna buy them. They're only $2. Yeah, that's exactly what they're called, lady. They're called Wrong. I think it's the designer.
Oh, those are the ones, yeah.
Well, they were both on clearance. So
I've never stayed in the Venetian, but I do like it. I really honestly like low-key want to ride the little gondola thing, but it's kind of embarrassing. Like it's one of those things where like because I'm fat, I feel like people are just gonna be staring at me like, look at the fat chick trying to sink the boat in the Venetian. That's how I would feel. So.
I really like the Paris because it looks like it's a fake little Paris street. When you look up, there's a fake sky.
It looks like Paris too. Like I mean, it's pretty accurate to like how it feels when you're in Paris. Like it's really like that. Like that's not made up, you know? Like that's real Paris.
Remember they had the fake like outbuilding facades. Like the street was like fake cobble.
Yeah, I really like that.
And their buffet has a crate bar, and on Christmas morning it has unlimited champagne. And me and Laura got drunk at 9 a.m.
Yeah, we did. I like the spoon buffet though at the Cosmopolitan better.
We only went to the buffet because our dad is really obsessed with buffets.
We only went to the buffet. Every time we're fat people, so every time we go to, I guess we just eat to the buffets. We've eaten at Bacchanal, at Caesar's Palace. Did you eat at that?
The best one.
Those is me.
The best one though is Wicked Spoon at the Cosmopolitan.
Spoon at Cosmopolitan's the best. We've eaten at. I think we've eaten at the Luxor one. It doesn't even have a name though. I think it's just like their food. And then the Paris one. And I think we did at the Mirage too. The Mirage has one that we ate at.
Wait, people will pay $1 a page for some of these sticker books. I need to look because I don't know if I want to use them.
Really? That's weird.
The Michael's nearest us, at least last time I went, I haven't gone in a while. They always are clearancing now and have sales on their Happy Planner stuff. I don't know why.
We should do an Authortube trip to Vegas sometime.
Oh my god.
I love Vegas. We used to go all the time when we lived in LA, but I'm stuck out here going to like the Outer Banks.
Travel blog.
I think we're gonna go for Aaron's dad's birthday. I think we're gonna go to Asheville. And then I think Aaron and I are going to go down to Savannah for our anniversary.
There's been a murder.
I think we changed it to Atlanta so we could go to the aquarium. I love Vegas too.
Okay, so the thing is, I think people have a. I will say people have a preconceived notion about what Vegas is, and like parts of it are, but like there's a huge part of Vegas that's not like.
Yeah, there's like a Tim Burton. Well, it was. I don't know if it's still there. Like a Tim Burton thing that you could go to. There's like a neon museum. I love going to the shows. Aaron and I are obsessed with Cirque du Soleil. We've seen like 11 shows, like different shows. The Beatles one at the Mirage. Chef's kiss. Seen it twice.
I will say that
I'd like to stay. Bellagio's the one I haven't stayed at that I would like to.
I want to see the Cosmo. I think it looks cool.
Miranda, I'd love to know why you think the Outer Banks is Paradise on Earth. Because to me, I haven't been there. But I'm not super excited. It feels like it would be boring. It's just the beach. I live at the beach. So, like, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay, there's, like, wild horses. I'm not a horse girl. I don't know. Like,
I will say,
I feel like people like beach places because they're beach places. But when you live at the beach, you're kind of just like, man. Like, I'm, like, 10 minutes from the ocean. I could go to the beach anytime. Oh, you're right, it was. I was like, why? Why, Miranda? Tell me. Yeah, I did like the show, though. Which is funny because it was actually based on Wilmington, and it was not, and it was filmed in South Carolina. So it was not filmed in Outer Banks, and all the places that they mention are actually places in Wilmington, which is where I live. Because the guys who wrote it are from Wilmington. So. I was like, Miranda, tell me. Why do you think it's Paradise on Earth? I don't think it's great. I just find beach vacations kind of boring. Miranda's like, I want to make it really clear. I have no thoughts on the Outer Banks outside of the show. It's such a weird place to move. I don't know. It's just like, they're always getting hit by hurricanes. It's kind of like living in the... Dude, if you think like living in the country has country people, try living at the beach in the South. It's like country people meets beach people. It's a whole different kind of people. It's like small town beaches, weird people. You get some weird stuff going on. Oh, and you surfed? I'm not a surfer. I'm a, ew, there's things swimming around me kind of person.
I can't see the bottom of this water and I will drown. And I'm not.
Although I do want to write a story about the beach because the beaches around here are mostly like small town beaches, and I have a story idea for a small town beach. That's my brand. After reading the last book for the book club, my brand is I'm the queen. I did say suburban before, but it's more small town than suburban. So small town horror with fluffy final girls. So I hate the word fluffy. I want to say fat, but fat final girls.
Say marshmallow. I mean, I guess, Nina, the Outer Banks is probably cheaper than DC, so maybe that's one of the reasons why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, the Outer Banks is like a really easy drive from DC, so that makes sense.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, I want to go to the aquarium in Atlanta so bad. On Aaron and I's honeymoon, there was a thing inside of our room talking about the aquarium because they were in the process of like building it. It wasn't even open yet. It wasn't opening till like the next summer. So we've been talking about going back to Atlanta for that since then. We've been back to Atlanta since then, but not to the aquarium.
Yeah, I can't hear Fluffy and not think of Gabriel Iglesias, which Laura doesn't like him.
I hate the word fluffy. I actually hate it. It's just, I really want to just say fat final girls, but I don't know. Some people don't like that word, so. I know, I actually hate it.
Jessica said when you say fluffy in context of books, I think romance, not character studies.
That's what I was responding to. I was saying I actually hate that word. I just like that because I like saying fat final girls, but no fluffy, no romance.
The FFG, the fat final girl.
Chubby final girls. There we go.
Non-petite final girls.
Because I'm gonna try to write all of my main characters as plus size. That's my plan.
You know, I was talking to Damien yesterday about my books, and I realized I've never written a character with glasses. Never, not once.
It's because you hate that you wear glasses.
I don't hate it. It just honestly, it doesn't even occur to me to make a character wearing glasses because I forget I even wear them. Like it's just so a part of who I am that I don't even think about it. So it's like weird to like write. It doesn't come naturally for me to write that into a book.
Yeah. Buffy. Aaron.
Got little socks on.
Aaron. He's got headphones on.
Throw something at him.
I am. I'm still live. So I'm still live, so don't say anything you don't want to say, but Buffy, I think, needs to get into the bathroom. Did you get it?
And then Aaron's naked on camera.
No. Thanks for coming, Melissa. Yeah, we went longer than we typically do. It's a sleepover. That's what you do. You stay up late.
Thank you for coming, Melissa. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Yeah.
It's about that time in the sleepover where I call my mom, tell her I changed my mind, start crying, and ask her to pick me up.
And she goes, "Don't fucking call me. Go to sleep. I'll pick you up in the morning."
Yeah. It's like, I'm not getting out of bed. I'm already in bed. Night, Stacy.
Night, Stacy. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button below for Laura. She needs it.
That's right. Oh, that was what I was going to ask your little Skyer thing. What? Okay. Can we ask one more thing before the night goes?
Sure.
I already put it up. You got it? All right. Will Laura hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of camp? Because it'll be my 2-year anniversary.
I gotta wait for me to heat it up.
Oh my god.
That's how it works, Laura.
I know.
I gotta put my energy into it.
Same with me, Miranda. I wasn't writing plus-size characters either. And that's why I'm like, wait. I need to start writing plus-size characters. So now I'm going to try and make all of mine plus-size. That's the plan. Will I hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of camp, by my 2-year anniversary on Authortube?
Thank you for coming, Moon. And
yeah, I think we are going to put on a horror movie, actually, but my sleepover's going to be with my hubby. And all my animals that wake us up 50 times in the middle of the night. Buffy accidentally scratched Aaron, which woke him up and made him hit the dog. So the dog got scared, and it was like a big chain reaction.
I don't know if there's enough energy into it, but we'll try it. Will Laura hit 2,000 subscribers?
So, I don't know if you can see it, but that is our dog's bunny rabbit stuffed animal, and Buffy has started carrying it around. And she also plays tug of war with it with Lacey in her teeth. Like, look at her. You see her, Kevin? Look.
Aww.
She drags it and she walks with it between her legs. Ooh, you just ordered Klein a Cornfield. I think if you like horror movies, you'll like it. It reads just like a horror movie. What does it say, Kevin?
It's kind of like swinging between maybe and no.
So no. Yeah, I wish you guys could see her because she's just off screen, but she's like playing with it, like pulling it and kicking it. And wait, she might make another appearance. God, I can't wait till we get rid of this blue disgusting carpet, by the way, which we haven't done because of COVID, because we didn't want to bring any people into the house. But once we get our vaccines, we're getting hardwood floor put in. Can you see her?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm trying to get my chair out of the way.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's the arm.
Can you see her? Can you see her?
Yeah.
Like throwing it around.
I don't think Alfalfa
She
would
thinks
like
she's a
that.
dog, so she
That makes
just
sense.
she plays like a dog.
I like to believe
Like she
that
plays
when
tug of war. She plays fetch.
I like to believe
She
that when
wrestles
Damien
with
and I
Lacey.
get, I hope that when Damien and I get a dog that Alfalfa teaches it to act like a cat. I hope, but I don't.
That would be funny. See if you can see her. Look.
Kind of.
Buffy.
She's busy. Leave her alone. Alfalfa loves twist ties. That's his favorite.
Her and Lacey just fight all day long. They just wrestle and fight each other, and it's cute.
How are you gonna separate those two?
We're not. We're not.
Laura was like, "I'll never get a cat," and it's like Universe is like, "Surprise, shorty!"
Well, honestly, we were, talking about like moving back to California and stuff, and now I don't know what we're gonna do. So, whatever we do, Buffy will be with us, or she'll be with Lacey at least.
Just buy an RV and you can go wherever you want.
Because what I might do is just try to travel and just keep our stuff here, and Buffy can stay here.
A long time ago, back when I was in high school, I watched a girl on YouTube who her husband had a traveling job, doing some kind of engineering or something. So they had a RV and they would just travel around the country. And so they'd stay in a certain place for a week, and that's all she did. She vlogged about her life traveling around the country and staying in different places.
I mean, honestly, that's something we're thinking about, because I can do my job from anywhere, and so can Aaron. So, we're thinking if we get an RV, we'd take the animals with. If we had an RV, then we would take the animals with in the RV. But then, if we wanted to travel abroad for a while, for a month or something, we just leave the animals here with his parents. We could leave our stuff here, and just kind of make this home base, but not where we stay, but where our stuff is, Yeah. We're thinking about it, The world is our oyster. We don't know.
COVID has really
But
I was COVID has put a lot of things into perspective, and I feel like
it has. It really has, and it's making us really want to think about what we want our life to look like, and what we haven't been able to do, and what we were taking for granted.
Yeah.
We could keep we have some land out here where I live, so we could keep the RV here. In fact, if we bought it, even when we're here, we could stay in the RV instead of coming into the house. You know what I mean? We could just park it in the...
But you might miss your bed. You might want to come back in and stay.
That is true. I do love my bed. Buffy is very mad the dogs went outside to go to the bathroom and she didn't get to go. So you might hear her meowing. She gets so mad if she doesn't get to go. So when they come back in, they run in to get their treat. She jumps on them and attacks them. How dare you go out with me without me? And then she jumps. Yeah, and then she attacks them, and then she runs with them into the kitchen, and then she jumps up on the counter because she wants a treat too when the dogs get their treat.
That's one thing Alfalfa will not do, is he will not jump on our counters, which I'm grateful for, but I'm just surprised because he has no qualms about jumping on anything else.
Buffy got on top of the refrigerator the other day.
God.
She jumped to the top of the refrigerator from the floor. She's like freaking Michael Jordan.
Yeah, cats will do that.
But yeah, I mean, that's what we're thinking, Lizelle. I mean, I still think whenever if we ever do want to like settle down, it'll still be in California. But we're just kind of thinking about, we don't have kids. We can do our job anywhere. It's like, after being stuck in the house for over a year, it's like we kind of want to just like, be anywhere other than sitting in a house. And I don't know that I really want to turn around now and buy in a house just so I can sit in it with no money. Sounds horrible. Aaron, everyone got to see Buffy dragging the bunny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was dragging it.
I have to rewatch it and download the image because I want to put that on TikTok or something.
It was so cute. She was like dragging it across the floor, and then she was like attacking it and like biting it and stuff. It was so cute. But she was like dragging it with her teeth, and like her legs were like around it. She was like walking with it.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. When she walked with her because they hang between her.
It was so cute.
It's so cute, yeah.
No. All right, guys. Well, I have to work in the morning. I'm gonna go get some popcorn, put on a scary movie. And relax in the evening.
I might just sit in existential dread for the rest of the night.
We watched a scary movie last night called Hunter x Hunter because it has Devon Sawa in it and Nick Stahl, who I love, both of them. And it was just okay. Like I actually kind of fell asleep for a little bit, which is classic me though. But the end was literally one of the most disturbing endings to a horror movie I've ever seen in my whole life. I was in such shock and grossed out that I couldn't even react. It was like almost like it wasn't happening, like it was like an out-of-body experience.
Well, don't spoil it because now I want to watch it.
Aaron thought I was asleep again because I wasn't doing anything. Are you actually awake to see this? I'm like, yes, I am. And he was like, oh my God. I'm like, I know. Oh.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
It was literally the most disturbing ending that I've ever seen. Ever. Like those images will never get out of my mind.
I want to give a shout out.
A disturbing one. It's kind of boring. I'm talking about the horror movie, the ending. Don't spoil it.
The one, what was it, Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the ending?
I mean, they wrote the whole movie for that ending.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think they came up with the ending and they were like, we need a movie.
What story leads to this happening? And then they wrote everything like leading up.
100%, because the movie was just okay, but that ending you were like, oh, someone came up with this.
Yeah.
And they were like, I have a perfect ending.
They filmed that first.
Yeah, they did.
Right?
That's
the first thing they filmed.
What did you think of it though? Did you find it disturbing?
Yeah, I found it slow though.
I'm talking about the ending.
But the twist, like, there's a lot of red herrings and a lot of like misleadings in it.
The ending I felt like was one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen.
One of the best horror endings I've ever seen.
So, if you're looking for that, the movie is called Hunter x Hunter. And basically, it's about Devon Sawa. He like lives off the grid with his wife and daughter, and it takes place in Canada. It's in Winnipeg, in the woods in Winnipeg, and there's like this almost kind of like superhuman wolf, kind of like a Jaws story, but it's a wolf, and he's like killing people and stuff. So he's like trying to kill the wolf, but it just goes sideways. And then the ending was like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. If you watch it, let me know. It's on Hulu if you are in the U.S. So, but yeah. So we're gonna go next week. We will be back on Kevin's channel. Thank you guys for coming, hanging out at the Slumber Party. We'll have another themed one after camp is over. Maybe we'll do the tea party that time.
Oh, good one.
And I'll have to have Aaron do some timers.
Hopefully by then I'll have a vaccine so I can go to the thrift store and buy myself a nice teacup.
That would be nice. Okay, so next week, Kevin's channel will be camp. We'll be doing some legitimate riding and legitimate sprints. We won't be talking as much.
Maybe. Let's be honest.
Lizelle, right? I know. I thought about that. I was like, it takes place in Canada, but you can't get Hulu in Canada.
Here's what I'll say, though, Lizelle. If you get a VPN...
I was about to say the same thing. Get a VPN, dude.
I thought about getting it because there's shows I want to watch that aren't available for streaming in the U.S.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love the unicorn look, too.
Yeah, April 15th is when I'm getting my second one.
If you're not already subscribed to me, please do so.
And if you're not already subscribed to me, please do so. Please tell your friends. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. There's no absolute reason other than it's just arbitrary. I'd like to get to 2,000 by my 2-year anniversary on Authortube, and there's really nothing that it does for me other than
validate you.
It doesn't even do that, really. The more the merrier, you know, the more fun, the more friends. All right, guys. It's like my 50th false goodbye. I'm going to take my flipped up hair. Do you see it? Like, what is this?
That's what I've heard too, Toby. I hope that's correct. Sub to Lane, sub to Banana, sub to Lane.
Also, check out Hold the Bananas vlogs. And subscribe to so many people have channels in here. Jessica, Tammy, Nina. Everyone just subscribe to each other.
Lizelle, Lindsay. Most people in this chat have a channel.
Baby. Yeah. And if you don't have one, Lainey, of course. If you don't have one, start one. What are you waiting for?
For real.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Subscribe to me.
Dreams. Don't let the boogeyman get you.